Subscribe to Biology by Bibu and click on the bell icon to get notified.
So basically in this video we are talking about telomere replication in eukaryotes. It is also known as the end, it is actually also deals with the end replication problem. So what is telomere? What is telomere replication? What is its application in eukaryotes? And how it leads to aging? We will see every details in this video. So first discuss about what is telomere. These are some distinctive structures found at end of our chromosome. If we see in our eukaryotic chromosomes, we have the end portion which is actually known as the telomere. In human, the conserved sequence is TTAGGG. Okay, means that's actually the region which is actually a repetitive region. If you see, it's actually a repetitive region. Okay, that is a conserved sequence found in the telomeric region in human chromosome. Usually repeated about 3000 times and can reach up to a length of 15,000 base pair. If we see our telomere, they are almost about 3000 times repeated sequence. They are having almost 3000 times repeated sequences and can reach up to a length of 15,000 base pairs. Mostly they serve as a cap for the chromosome, for which eukaryotic chromosome can be kept separated. If we see, our chromosome is actually having a cap-like structure. See here, the golden regions or the golden portions here in the chromosome are actually looking like a cap. So these caps are the telomeric region. So they actually behave like a cap, which actually keeping our chromosomes separated. Without this, our chromosomes may stick to each other. Okay, we have 46 chromosomes, that is 23 pair of chromosome. So without telomere, that might be stick to each other. Okay. So effect of telomere loss. Why this telomere is actually losing? Okay, we have to see its effect. If the telomere will lose, then our chromosome will attain a critical length. So after crossing that critical length, the chromosome will lead to destroy, by which the cell will lead to apoptosis. After cell going to apoptosis or programmed cell death, then the aging of the cell will start. The aging of the cell will ultimately result in the aging of the body. So effect of telomere is directly proportional to our aging. The amount of telomere will lose, it will lead to aging. If you see in this picture, the picture is about Elizabeth Blackburn, who won the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine in 2009 for her discovery on how chromosomes are protected by telomeres and the enzyme telomerase. If you see her statement, if the telomeres are shortened, the cells age. Means her discovery told us about that if the telomere region will short or if we lost our telomere, then the cell will attain the aging process. Now see, what is actually the end replication problem? We have already discussed about the DNA replication. In that DNA replication, we have already discussed about DNA polymerase, initiation, elongation, termination. So during termination, when the primers are actually removed, during that time the problem actually occurs. If you see here, there are so many primers in the lagging strand which are associated with the lagging strand synthesis. If we see in the lagging strand synthesis, when the last primer is actually removed, if you see in this picture, let me show you. So here is the picture. If you see, this is a gap or this space is actually not replicated. Why? Because this portion is also having a primer. We know our DNA polymerase require actually a 3' direction for successful replication or for adding DNTPase. But when this position is devoid of a primer, it will lack a 3' direction. There will be no 3' direction for which our DNA polymerase cannot add any DNTPs there. So that particular segment will will actually facing a gap. Okay, will actually face a gap. So when that gap is there, that primers are creating the end replication problem. So basically the primers are required for the process, and at the end they are also creating the problem. So how to deal with it? We have to discuss how to deal with it. How can we conserve that telomerase, that telomere sequence? The answer is telomerase. Telomerase is actually a special type of enzyme that is required for the conservation of the telomere. But before going to the telomere conservation, we need to see what is actually the removal of telomere by FEN1. If you see here in this picture, this one is the extra DNA part. Sorry, this one is actually the original DNA part which is actually not replicated, okay, or which was not replicated. Up to this point, we have our replication finished. But after this point, we have no primer for which our DNA replication process is stopped or terminated, and the end portion is actually creating the problem. The FEN1 enzyme or the FEN1 protein, that is flap endonuclease, it will actually cut or it will actually remove this portion. So what will happen? Our DNA will again become a stable one, okay, or a double stranded one. But in this process we are actually losing this part, and by this process we are losing so many chromosomes or so many DNA fragments in our cell. Day by day, if our cell will continue to remove such type of segments like this, then we will definitely face a problem in future. We will definitely lose so many sequences like this. So we need to conserve those sequences. Some of our body, they actually try to conserve that sequences, but some cannot. So let us discuss about the telomerase, then we will see what actually happens. Telomerase is a special type of enzyme that is employed to catalyze the telomere replication. Okay, it is actually a ribonucleoprotein which contains RNA, protein, and also resembles a reverse transcriptase activity. Our telomerase is actually having a reverse transcriptase activity by which it can produce a DNA sequence from RNA. Telomerase recognizes a G-rich strand of an existing telomere DNA strand and elongates it in 5' to 3' direction, okay, by which we can elongate our DNA. We are discussing about this portion which was actually removed by the FEN1 enzyme. Before removing this, we can elongate this by the help of telomerase. So telomerase is a special type of enzyme. So how it works? We have to deal with it. If you see the reverse transcriptase property of the telomerase, that helps in adding some extra DNA sequences using its own RNA. Okay, using its own RNA as a primer, the telomerase is actually elongate the process, okay, by which we have some extra DNA sequences. To that extra DNA sequences, the primer will add. After the primer addition, then it will create a free 3' hydroxyl group. To that 3' hydroxyl group, our DNA polymerase will attach. Okay, if you see, this one is the extra DNA sequences. Okay, this portion is actually the extra DNA sequences to which the primer is added here. Okay, you can see this one is the primer which is added here. Okay, to that primer we have a 3' direction or a 3' hydroxyl end. To that the DNA polymerase will attach. and it will continue the process like this. After successful continuation, we have our DNA replication. We have our fully DNA replication. Our original DNA segment is actually fully replicated. Okay, if you see, our original DNA sequence is fully replicated. After that, the extra sequences and the primer can be removed. The primer can be removed by RNase H, and the extra DNA sequence can be removed by FEN1 or flap endonuclease 1. Okay, so by this method we can actually conserve our DNA. Okay, let us see this primer at this position. It actually the process is actually happening, which is actually providing a free 3' OH terminus or hydroxyl terminus for DNA polymerase, and the process is successfully completed. So let us see where the telomerase is found. The telomerase is found in less concentration in somatic cell. Okay, why? Because the somatic cell is actually facing a aging problem. Okay, the normal behavior of a somatic cell is to age, by which we are also aging. Okay, it is also found high in cancer cells, lead to uncontrolled cell division. So when the telomerase is there, the DNA or the chromosome that will remain intact, that will never go apoptosis. So the cell division will continue and continue and continue, so it will lead to cancer. Okay, so it is good for our somatic cell not to having telomerase. Okay, higher concentration in germ cell and stem cells also. If you see the telomerase concentration, that is higher in germ cell and stem cells, because stem cells are continuing their division process. Germ cells are regularly producing in our body. Okay, we are actually producing so many germ cells regularly, like sperms and ovums. Okay, so we need telomerase there, but we don't want our telomerase in our somatic cell due to the cancer type region. Okay, so use of telomere in medicine. What is the use of telomere in medicine? It is actually applicable in combat aging, okay, and fight cancer. We can deploy it in fighting with cancer. We can deploy it in combating with aging. If telomerase can be used to help human cells to be immortal, then it may be possible for mass production of cells. Okay, lead to successful organ transplantation, organ culture. Okay, because if we have telomere, then our cell will undergo so many divisions. So we can produce so many type of cells, by which we can produce so many type of organs. Organ culture can be successful, organ transplantation can be successful, but it's actually a theoretical aspect. It is actually not practically possible till date. Okay, let's see when it will be possible in the future. So with this, I have concluded this chapter, and I have concluded the series also on DNA replication. If you like this video, then please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel Biology by Bibhu. Thank you very much.